That's quite interesting because I think I read something that you said about the benefits of actually choosing a specific dialect of the language. Why don't you talk a little bit about that? What do you think? What do you see as some of the benefits of doing that, as opposed to maybe just starting with something kind of more regular, so to speak?
Yeah. So I think that when you start, especially when you start with a language that has a lot of dialects. So, for example, taking Spanish as the perfect example, like it's one of the language with the most dialects, I would say. Um, Checking out the different dialects and what their differences are before studying, it makes you study a language more intentionally and a little bit more
Mhm.
connected to the culture. So in my case, I started to look out to look up what are the different dialects in Italy and what are the differences and such. And surprisingly, the ones in the south are are closer to Spanish in terms of pronunciation.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and the vowel system is a little bit more simple also. Um, and culturally, they're a little bit more, they're a little bit warmer than than the Italians from the north. So I was really drawn into the culture since just simply because of those things. And since it's closer to Corsican as a language, I said if my intention is to study Corsican through Italian, that would be a good transition. And the other reason is because simply I love the culture from the south. Like there are so many similarities between Latin American culture and the southern part of Italy that
Oh,
just really easy to relate and to connect with them, and it's maybe one of the reasons it came so naturally at the start. So yeah, I would say that choosing a dialect instead of just going straight to the standard makes you more sensitive to cultural differences. In Spanish, you have that same problem of two standards that are taught worldwide. You have European Spanish, or you have Latin American Spanish, which is basically the Mexican variant that's
mm-hmm.
popularized. And so there are really big differences between those two. So
Sure.
choosing your dialect, it might be first of all easier for you when you're starting a language, and second of all, it makes you a little bit more sensitive to all the different dialects and richness that a dialect can bring.